Yesterday we stopped reading at the monk who becomes intoxicated with knowledge and vision. Here, knowledge and vision refer to the divine eye. This monk has taken the sapwood of the spiritual life and stopped short with that. We will continue with number 6. Here, monks, some clansmen goes forth out of faith from the household life into homelessness. Considering I am a victim of birth, aging, and death, of sorrow, lamentation, pain, dejection, and despair. I am a victim of suffering, prey to suffering. Surely an ending of this whole mess of suffering can be known. When he has gone forth thus, he acquires gain, honor, and renown. He is not pleased with the gain, honor, and renown, and his intention is not fulfilled. When he is diligent, he achieves the attainment of moral discipline. He is pleased with the attainment of moral discipline, but his intention is not fulfilled. When he is diligent, he achieves the attainment of concentration. He is pleased with the attainment of concentration, but his intention is not fulfilled. When he is diligent, he achieves knowledge and vision. He is pleased with that knowledge and vision, but his intention is not fulfilled. He does not, on account of it, laud himself and disparage others. He does not become intoxicated with that knowledge and vision. He does not grow negligent and fall into negligence. Being diligent, he attains perpetual emancipation. And it is impossible for that monk to fall away from that perpetual liberation. Footnotes number 5. This translation follows BE and CE, the commentary, which read Asamaya Vimokang in the preceding sentence and Asamaya Vimutiya in this sentence. EE, another commentary, seems to be mistaken in reading Samaya in the two compounds and Tanang instead of Atanang. P.S. Yet another commentary cites the Patisambhidamaga for a definition of Asamaya Vimoka, literally non-temporary or perpetual emancipation, as the 4 paths, 4 fruits, and Nibbana, and of Samaya Vimoka, temporary emancipation, as the 4 jhanas and the 4 formless attainments. See also Majjhima Nikaya 122.4. So this is more technical stuff of the Pali words, in case any of you are interested in learning the Pali. Sister Second, would you like to continue?
Suppose a man needing hardwood, seeking hardwood, wandering in search of hardwood, came to a great tree standing possessed of hardwood, and cutting off only its hardwood. He would take it away, knowing it was hardwood. Then a man with good sight, seeing him, might say, this good man knew the hardwood, the sapwood, the inner bark, the outer bark, and the twigs and leaves. Thus, while needing hardwood, seeking hardwood, wandering in search of hardwood, he came to a great tree standing possessed of hardwood, and cutting off only its hardwood, he took it away, knowing it was hardwood. Whatever it was this good man had to make with hardwood, his purpose will be served. So too is it with this monk, who attains perpetual liberation. So this spiritual life, monks, does not have gain, honor, and renown for its benefit, or the attainment of moral discipline for its benefit, or the attainment of concentration for its benefit, or knowledge and vision for its benefit. But it is this unshakable liberation of mind that is the goal of this spiritual life, its Heartwood and its end. This is what the Blessed One said. The monks were satisfied and delighted in the Blessed One's words. Majjhima Nikaya 29, Mahasaropana Sutta. Thank you.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thanks, Sister Sakyang. We conclude this sutta. The Buddha concludes with this summary. This spiritual life does not have, firstly, gain, honor, and renown for its benefits. I like it. Not the attainment of moral discipline for its benefit. Not just the attainment of concentration for its benefit. Not just knowledge and vision for its benefit. But it is the final goal, the unshakable liberation of mind. That is the goal of this spiritual life. Its Heartwood and its end. Footnote number 6. P.S. The commentary says that unshakable liberation of mind, akupa cheto vimutti, is the fruit of arahantship, thus perpetual emancipation, as including all 4 paths and fruits, has a wider range than unshakable liberation of mind. The latter alone is declared to be the goal of the holy life. Here, in case if we go forth, we should take this sutta in mind. Majjhima Nikaya 29. Yeah. Don't just stop short at some temporary shelter. Should go all the way to the goal post. But right now, we stop short at being a lay people, not yet becoming a monk. Okay, that's it for this sutta. Anything you'd like to add? Or any questions you have for this sutta? If not, let's continue reading. Sister Choi Kwan, would you like to continue?
3. The fading away of lust. Monks, if wanderers of other sects ask you, for what purpose, friends, is the spiritual life lived under the ascetic Gautama? Being asked thus, you shall answer them thus. It is, friends, for the fading away of lust, that the spiritual life is lived under the Blessed One. Then, monks, if the wanderers of other sects ask you, but friends, is there a path, a way for the fading away of lust? Being asked thus, you shall answer them that there is a path, friends, a way for the fading away of lust. Thank you.
Thanks, Sister Choi Kwan. Footnotes number 7. Raga viragatam. This might also have been rendered somewhat awkwardly for the dispassioning of passion or for the delusting of lust. So here, Bhikkhu Bodhi prefers the translation of this Pali word, raga viragatam, as the fading away of lust. Seems more natural to him. Well, this is the goal of the holy life. The spiritual life is lived under the Blessed One for the fading away of lust. And is there a path to the fading away of lust? The answer should be, there is indeed a path, a way for the fading away of lust. Sister Shomi, would you like to continue? You're muted.
And what, monks, is that path, that way for the fading away of lust? It is this noble eightfold path, that is right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration. This is the path, the way for the fading away of lust. Being asked first, monks, you should answer those wanderers of other sects in such a way, or else you may answer them. It is, friends, for the abandoning of the fetters, for the uprooting of the underlying tendencies, for the full understanding of the cause of samsara, for the destruction of the taints, for the realization of the fruit of true knowledge and liberation, for the sake of knowledge and vision, for the sake of final nibbana, without clinging that the spiritual life is lived under the Blessed One.
Thanks, Sister Shomi. So after answering, there is a path for the fading away of lust. And what is that path? It is just the Noble Eightfold Path, from right view all the way to right concentration. That is the path for the fading away of lust. Otherwise, else you may also answer them as, instead of fading away of lust, you can say, for the abandoning of the fetters, for the uprooting of the underlying tendencies, for the full understanding of the cause of samsara, for the destruction of the taints, for the realization of the fruit of true knowledge and liberation, for the sake of knowledge and vision, for the sake of final nibbana without clinging, that the spiritual life is lived under the Blessed One. Sister Billy, would you like to close the sutta?
Then, monks, if the wanderers of other sects ask you, but friends, is there a path, a way for attaining final nibbana without clinging? Being asked thus, you should answer them thus. There is a path, friends, a way for attaining final nibbana without clinging. And what, monks, is that path, that way for attaining final nibbana without clinging? It is this Noble Eightfold Path, that is, right view to right concentration. This is the path, the way for attaining final nibbana without clinging. Being asked thus, monks, you should answer those wanderers for other sects in such a way. Samyutta Nikaya 45, from 41 to 48 combined, version 27 to 29. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thanks, Sister Billy. So this sutta gives a nice transition for the one to come, the analysis of the Eightfold Path. Any question for this one? Any comments for this short sutta? Okay. Okay, we have a bit of time. Let's continue reading. Sister Aikin, would you like to read?
Analysis of the Eightfold Path. Monks, I will teach you the Noble Eightfold Path, and I will analyze it for you. Listen and attend closely. I will speak. Yes, Venerable Sir. Those monks replied, the Blessed One said this. And what, monks, is the Noble Eightfold Path? Right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. And what, monks, is right view? Knowledge of suffering, knowledge of the origin of suffering, knowledge of the cessation of suffering, knowledge of the way leading to the cessation of suffering. This is called right view. What monks is right intention, intention of renunciation, intention of non-ill will, intention of harmlessness. This is called right intention. And what monks is right speech, abstinence from false speech, abstinence from malicious speech, abstinence from harsh speech, abstinence from idle chatter. This is called right speech.
Thanks, Sister Hakim. Okay, this sutta is a nice summary of the Noble Eightfold Path. Starting from right view is the Four Noble Truths: knowledge of suffering, knowledge of the origin, knowledge of the cessation, and knowledge of the way leading to the cessation. Right intention, firstly, intention of renunciation, intention of non-ill will, or intention of goodwill, intention of, in other words, metta. The last one, intention of harmlessness. And right speech is abstinence from false speech. In other words, not lying. Abstain from lying. Abstain from malicious speech. Abstinence from harsh speech. And the last one, abstinence from idle chatter. For right action is the one we chant every morning. Abstain from killing, abstain from stealing, abstinence from sexual misconduct. This is called a right action. I will continue. And what monks is right livelihood? Here, a noble disciple, having abandoned a wrong mode of livelihood, earns his living by a right livelihood. This is called right livelihood. And what monks is right effort? Here, a monk generates desire for the non-arising of unarisen, evil, unwholesome states. He makes an effort, arouses energy, applies his mind, and strives. He generates desire for the abandoning of arisen, evil, unwholesome states. He generates desire for the arising of unarisen, wholesome states. He generates desire for the continuation of arisen, wholesome states, for the non-decline, increase, expansion, and fulfillment by development. He makes an effort, arouses energy, applies his mind, and strives. This is called right effort. So here there are 4 parts for right effort. For evil, unwholesome states that not yet arisen, we should put an effort for it not to arise. For evil, unwholesome states that already arise, we should strive for the abandoning. For wholesome states that has not yet arisen, we should generate desire for the arising. And the last one, wholesome states that has already arisen, we should continue, for the non-decline, we should increase, we should expand and fulfill by development. 1, 2. Okay, let's try to finish this sutta by today. Sister Sakyan, would you like to continue?
And what monks is right mindfulness? Here, monks, a monk dwells contemplating the body in the body, ardent, clearly comprehending, mindful, having removed longing and dejection in regard to the world. He dwells contemplating feelings and feeling, ardent, clearly comprehending, mindful, having removed longing and dejection in regard to the world. He dwells contemplating mind in mind, ardent, clearly comprehending, mindful, having removed longing and dejection in regard to the world. He dwells contemplating phenomena in phenomena, ardent, clearly comprehending, mindful, having removed longing and dejection in regard to the world. This is called right mindfulness.
Thanks, Sister Sakyang. Right,
Satipatthana.
yeah, exactly. This is Sakyang is expert in this after the retreat. So the first one, body in body. Second, feelings in feelings. The third, mind in mind. And the last one, phenomena in phenomena. 4 types of right mindfulness. Sister Choi Kwan, would you like to continue?
And what, monks, is right concentration? Here, monks, secluded from sensual pleasures, secluded from unwholesome states, a monk enters and dwells in the first jhana, which is accompanied by thought and examination, with rapture and happiness, born of seclusion. With the subsiding of thought and examination, he enters and dwells in the second jhana, which has internal confidence and unification of mind, is without thought and examination, and has rapture and happiness born of concentration. With the fading away as well of rapture, he dwells equanimous and mindful and clearly comprehending. He experiences happiness with the body. He enters and dwells in the third jhana, of which the normal one declare. He is equanimous, mindful, one who dwells happily with the abandoning of pleasure and pain and with the previous passing away of joy and dejection. He enters and dwells in the fourth jhana, which is neither painful nor pleasant, and includes the purification of mindfulness by equanimity. This is called right concentration. Samyutta Nikaya 45, chapter 8. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thanks, Sister Choi Kwan. Very nice. We stopped exactly at 8 a.m. Okay, so this is the right concentration, which describes the 4 jhanas. Any questions or comments? Today we speed run through 3 suttas. So we can rest for 3 days. Just kidding. We stop short at reading 3 suttas. Why not the whole book? Why not the 4 Nikayas? We should not stop at the sapwood. We should get the heartwood. If no questions or comment, would Brother Hotji like to do the dedication?
回向愿消三障诸烦恼，愿得智慧真明了，普愿具障及消除，世世常行菩萨道。
谢谢 Brother Hotji. Till we meet again, may we be guided by the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have a right Tuesday ahead. Thanks, brothers and sisters. I'll see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.